Hello, welcome to another little video. I've not done any updates for a few weeks now, but I've been so busy with everything. And well, basically what's happened since the last one, well, if you remember in a previous video, I bought this little locomotive off the Hornby site because it was cheap and quirky. Anyway, what I did after that was I bought this driving end to go with it. Since then I've bought two intermediate coaches to go with it, so now I've got a full train there. It's quirky, I like it anyway. No more work done on my Droxford layout. What I'm planning is I'm actually planning to change the station throat, because I'm having short wheelbase. When I built it, I was like short of money in that, so I used all reused old points and short radius ones, and you know, I'm not happy with the running. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a three-way point in here, which I've got that now. Got it off eBay, 22 quid including postage. So pretty much brand new. So I've got that. That's going to go there. Then that's going to come into there. I'm putting a Y point, a large radius Y here. This curve point's going over here. I might put one of these little short radius points that I take out. I'm going to put there so I can have a little loco spur in the tunnel. I'm singling the track through the tunnel because then curves are a bit tight. So with the curve point here, this track, which is also quite a tight thing through the tunnel, will then link up to the curve point here with that. And then I'm going to remodel this bit. I'm going to look at putting the signal box, because the signal box is stupid there. When it was put there, this was originally the end of the layout. Them houses there were over here, so it kind of fitted in because the track came in there. So I'm actually going to see if I can put the signal box on the platform there. Going to remodel this little bit so it's a little bit smoother. And also my Droxford layout, if you look at there's not much gap. It's been okay, but I've only got that little gap there for putting the trains on. So what I'm going to do is my other little thing I do is radio as well. So I'm actually remodeling the studio, hopefully doing it over the bank holiday weekend. So what I'm planning on doing is Droxford is going to go along the window there. Now I'm going to have a nice blank piece in that, dead piece in that corner. So what I'm planning on doing is, the end of the fiddle yard there, where that speaker is, I'm planning on putting another board in there, because I have to anyway, to link this up anyway. But I'm hoping I can make a couple of sidings, or make 3 or 4 sidings long enough so I can keep my APT permanently on the track coupled up, my Voyager and my forcep unit, because they're an absolute pain to keep taking off and putting back on, because the couplings are a blooming nuisance. So I'm hoping to get at least 4 sidings so I can put these in. Then I've got a spare one then, because I'm hoping to get either another one of these or the Hornby 4 VEP unit maybe later on. So I can leave these permanently on the track, because their couplings are a blooming nuisance. So that's what I'm planning on doing anyway. So as I say, I've got my 3-way point. I've just got to get the Y point for there. I think I need a medium radius for down here. I drew it out on a piece of paper and used the point templates and things. But I'm not going to bother laying this until I get everything. So I've got everything. I can get it all done in one go, rather than do a bit, leave it, and do a bit, leave it. So another thing I want to do, because I've got lots of overhead locos, what I want to do is put dummy overhead in. Now of course the platform, it's going to be awkward, and when I put these buildings in, I wasn't thinking really I'd put them in, do it. So what I'm planning on doing is, I was looking at how the overhead masts are at Sheffield, the old Sheffield Victoria. Now the canopies look very similar, and the masts come out here and come across. Now if you can see the problem, so what I'm planning on doing, I'm hoping it works, I'm going to take this piece of canopy out here, lift these buildings up and move them along so all the canopies match up. So then I can put overhead masts across, just dummy masts across, so it'll look, Didn't want to look so silly having an overhead locomotive coming into with no overhead wire. I'm not going to do the wires because obviously you can imagine trying to clean the track with the wires stuck everywhere. You're going to be knocking the wires for 6. I mean it's bad enough now with the platform lights. I lean over to clean it and knock the things flying and knock chimney pots off and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do the masts as just a cosmetic really. That's other than that, everything else is going to stay the same. Just going to remodel the station throughout here, and also I'm hoping if it all plans out, I can make these 2 sidings a little bit longer as well, because that will take a locomotive. If something locomotives in there, I can't put nothing into here. So I'm hoping I'm going to rearrange all this bit as well. But obviously I've got to lift the ballast. But the way I've done it, I should be able to just soak it and lift it, so that'll be alright. I shouldn't break anything too much. Also, this ballast is getting a bit old now. I might see if I can just tone it down a bit, just make a really sort of thin wash of paint, and just sort of dab it on or something, just so let it soak in, so it sort of colours the ballast a bit better. But anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm hoping to get the main moving about done over the bank holiday weekend, because I should have like 3 days off. But trouble is, you see, I have a radio studio that live streams, so I've got to sort out pre-records and things like that for that. So, the layout this bit staying here, it's just my Droxford layouts moving. But also, at the moment, I've got to keep putting this piece on, lifting it off when I want to use it. That can stay. The other piece can stay on there permanently, so that'll be a bit better. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. It'll give me a bit more room in here. So yeah, that's the future plans at the minute. So that's why I've done no more work on Droxford at the minute till I've shifted it. And then I want to, because at the moment my fiddle yard, I'll move up here. So I'm holding it on my tripod on my phone. I've got a lot of steel track in here at the minute, which I just put down because I had it. It's a blooming nuisance. So I'm gonna see if I can pick up some second-hand nickel silver track, and sort of I'll have to relay this anyway when I redo the curves, because they are quite tight curves underneath here. Lucky enough, this all lifts off so I can get underneath it. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing anyway. That's future plans at the minute. So I probably won't do any more videos till I've done that, or at least maybe when I've made a start on it. So yeah, that's why there's not been much going on, because I've been planning that and busy with other bits and bobs as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. As I say, I'll probably do another video when I actually make a start on remodeling the station throat and stuff like that. As I say, thanks for watching, and happy modelling.